Welcome to episode number 5 of Premier Weekly.
Oh.
And we've got Ella back.
Yeah, I'm back again.
But we are not in a podcast studio because it is booked.
Yes.
And we had a pretty tight schedule of when we can record this. So
yes.
We've come into one of the meeting rooms and we're filming using 2 DJI Osmo Pocket 3s.
Yes.
Okay, so what has been happening this week? Let's talk you through it really. As per usual, I wrote a list on my phone. I'll just unlock that for you. Okay, the big thing really is it's nice to have everyone back because so many people were out of the business last week. So we had a huge job in Manchester and a huge job in London, which finished on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes.
And then basically no one did anything Thursday or Friday.
No.
Everyone was just...
knackered.
I'll get in trouble for saying no one did anything. Most people didn't do anything. Most people just took a couple of days off.
Yes.
Or... just chilled because it's been a really busy week. And so this week, everyone has been back in the office and, the car park is full.
Yes, it is full out there, very full.
And it's just, so what's happened is, obviously last week we were out delivering. This week, the focus has been on trying to win some more work. So we had loads of tenders and we get asked to quote for loads of stuff. And it's really good that we get asked to quote for it. I really appreciate it, and we win quite a lot of this stuff. But it's quite a lot of work to do the quoting.
Yes.
So you have to get like Francesca's team to come up with all the creative ideas, the production team to then cost the ideas that have been quoted, event management to go and ring around and go, how much is? What do you think of table centres for this, or some linen, or some furniture? So it's quite hard to quite a lot of work goes into winning
just a quote, yeah.
And when everyone was away last week, I did quite a lot of that because there was no one here, and we've had jobs going out this week as well, so we haven't had a full squad back. So I spent quite a lot of time helping us to try and win some more work, but that feels like a good use of my time because without new work we can't carry on growing. No,
but don't undersell yourself. That's not all you were doing last week.
I was a production manager.
You was a production manager.
This is how busy we were last week that the production team kind of said, we've got a breakout event. It's a drinks reception basically for the sponsors of this bigger event we were doing. And there was no production managers left in the building. So all 4 of them were out doing stuff. So I stepped in as a production manager.
Yeah, how was it?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was a smooth show. Nothing went wrong.
No.
Which is as much as you can go with, happy with, really.
Yeah.
Like the client at the end of the day, at the end of the night, he had no words, nothing, he had no builds.
That's good.
So I'll take a show with no builds.
Yeah, that's nice.
With me as a production manager. Yeah, so that was a good job. Kelly managed the event and then I just looked after the production. In other news, hiring is progressing nicely. So we've announced to the business that we've got a new event manager starting.
Yes.
And we've announced to the business this week that we are recruiting for a woodshop manager, exhibition project manager, and another bench joiner. And recruitment is we're shortlisting people for that process at the minute.
Yes.
Which is really good. There's a couple of the roles we're recruiting for, which we're starting the process yet, but I can't talk about properly because we haven't told all the relevant people yet. We have, one of the things we started doing 6 months ago is company updates from the podcast studio.
Yes.
So me and Claire recorded one of these this week, Wednesday.
Yes.
And I think the thinking, we had some management training like six months ago, and they basically said, unless you tell people what's going on, people will decide for themselves what's going on and try and come up with their own story.
You'll get the risk of conspiracy.
Yeah, so now we do a monthly 10-minute video where me and Claire just talk about all the things that are going on in the business, so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Which is probably better than a really lengthy email.
Yeah, it's more entertaining. It's a lot easier because an email, you have to divert all your attention, sit and watch it, whereas you can have that on the background while you're doing other stuff and everything.
And I'm pretty confident people watch it at 1.5, 2 times speed to make it a 5-minute video, so it's not just us going... Bah, bah, bah. This week at Premier, we're after the back of last week where we were short of equipment, we are looking to buy some more equipment.
Yes.
So we're looking at new mics, lecture mics, DPA headsets, all that kind of stuff. So that's all progressing nicely. The pitch auction is happening at the minute as well. So Pitch is obviously the company we bought last year.
Yes.
But we didn't acquire any of the kit. The kit's up for auction at the minute, so we're looking through that to see like which bits we want, if anything, to complement our stock. We're starting some conversations around remodelling the whole business. Not the,
Right.
the whole building, sorry,
Yes.
not the whole business.
We're no longer doing events. We're a TikTok influencer agency.
But there's conversations happening now, like we know that our building, we are pushing the boundaries of how many people we can get in.
Yes.
Some bits are looking a bit tired now.
Like in the content office, we've got people sharing desk.
Yeah. And so there's an argument to say, do we knock out all of those walls
Yes.
and make it a big open plan thing?
Yes.
So there's that kind of conversation. We need to go away and do some costs and go, well, what's the benefit of that? How many extra desks could we get in? What's the cost of doing that work? So we're having those kind of conversations. But I know, for example, the toilets are all a bit meh now. They all need doing up. The staff room isn't quite big enough.
No, like the table, we have a six-seater table?
Yeah,
six-seater table, and if you imagine there's now 45
yeah.
of us. So if you imagine 45 people, roughly everyone goes to lunch between like a certain time frame, and it is chaos.
What will happen though, or what already happens, is there is a staff room downstairs for the warehouse bunch.
Yes.
So they have a dedicated
But
space.
that's full now.
Yeah.
That's full.
And the new wood shop will have, we're building this staff room over there as well, but still.
There's not a lot of room.
With another 3, 4, 5 people we're looking to onboard, we're running out of space.
Running out of space, yeah.
So that's one of the things, conversations we're having. Other little bits, like practical nerd things that I've been doing. So we've started a Trainline for Business app. Everyone currently used to have their own Trainline accounts and then would buy train tickets and send it off to accounts to get processed. But by having Trainline for Business, all the invoices are managed centrally and it pulls through to Dext.
And doesn't it add the payment card after your first purchase?
Exactly.
So you can always do it on a company credit card as well.
Exactly. So that's just a little, it won't save many minutes, but it'll save everyone some minutes.
Also saves everyone having to then submit their expense back.
Yeah, because Dex literally pulls it from that central source.
Yeah.
So we're doing the same with Amazon as well. That's one of my jobs for this week, is to roll out Amazon for Business. So we can then have, everyone can be a user with certain spending criteria.
Right.
So that's a thing. And then again, all invoices go to one central pot. And the other thing I've been talking about, and this on LinkedIn went not viral, but it got like, as of Thursday at 1 o'clock, it got 7,000 organic views.
Which is pretty viral for LinkedIn standards.
For me anyway. It's an app called In Your Face, because I'm crap at remembering when I've got a Teams call, and I often join them 3-4 minutes late, because the little box in the bottom right isn't enough of a...
And your home setup, you've got 4 screens altogether?
I've got like a 48-inch thing, and then a little screen.
Yeah.
So it gets lost pretty fast.
Yep.
So I've been doing that, trying that, and it works a dream.
Yeah.
It's like 20 quid or something, but
it works.
That's well worth it. Anything you want to talk about before we sign off on Premier Weekly episode 5?
No, I think you've pretty much covered everything. I can't think of anything you've not covered.
Oh, I'll tell you what we have done.
Go on.
These episodes now can be seen on the website. So Michael is making a blog post every week.
Yes.
Which is good for keeps the content fresh.
Yes.
But also people can now watch this on my YouTube channel, but from
the website. Yeah, nice.
So I might get more than 20 subscribers.
They're going to be raking it in.
Yeah, exactly. So, we monetize and you get adverts through this.
Yeah, and then that's when we become an influencer agency.
That's
the future. that's the 10-year plan.
Oh God. Okay. Right.
Is your Pepe's
chicken is
10 minutes away.
Woohoo! Right. On that note,
like, subscribe. Comment below if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you.
Or comment if you've got any questions.
Yeah.
Or anything you want to know.
Anything you want to, just comment whatever.
I'm eager. We'll answer them. Okay.
Just want the engagement. Whatever you want to leave.
Love.
Bye.